AI is 2023's hot topic. It sends stocks like Nvidia through the stratosphere, and it's pulling semiconductor stocks like Broadcom that we rate at 8 out of 10 higher. Trackstar, our proprietary sentiment indicator, tracked a surge in searches for semiconductors amongst retail investors and financial pros alike. Broadcom stood out because it's not an AI play, but because it's a top search amongst financial pros in Tier 2 semiconductors. AI aside, folks forget that the other macro trends continue to run strong, and Broadcom is positioned to capitalize on one of the biggest out there, 5G. We know Broadcom makes semiconductors, so what's different about them? Well, instead of catering to AI and the PC markets, Broadcom sells to data centers, networking, telecommunications, industrial and consumer electronics markets. Broadcom's chips go into specialized systems used in networking, storage, broadband, and connectivity. Broadcom revenues are divided into two categories: semiconductor solutions and infrastructure software. Apple recently announced a multi-billion-dollar agreement with Broadcom, which will develop components for Apple's 5G devices. Broadcom estimates that 5G revenue will grow from $2 billion in 2020 to $6 billion this year. And 5G build-outs helped Broadcom achieve healthy double-digit revenue growth over the last few years. That boosted gross margins, and profit margins have more than tripled since 2019, helping to generate a free cash flow margin of 48.8%. Broadcom has net debt and a chunky annual interest bill. However, its free cash flow services that and allows it to pay a dividend that's grown substantially and finance share buybacks. Compared to high-growth semiconductor stocks, Broadcom is cheap, and next to second-tier peers, it's more expensive, whether looking at forward PE or price to cash flow. Broadcom isn't overvalued, but we'd like to see a pullback for an entry. It consistently delivers revenue growth and cash flow and maintains its margins. It may not grow as quickly as Nvidia, but it's a solid company all the same.